Hey guys, I'm Preston Konrad. I'm a lifestyle expert and entrepreneur, and welcome to my apartment in New York City. One of my favorite things that we did immediately when we started renovating was to replace the floor. So we opted for this beautiful naked oak. This is engineered flooring. It's in a 5.5-inch width. And the other little trick that I did was run the planks front to back in the apartment, because previously they were going left to right and it kind of chopped up the space funny. And this really lifted things and made it feel a lot bigger. So this is a 1-bedroom apartment on the heart of the Upper West Side in Manhattan. So I wanted the home to be representative of the neighborhood, right? Rich, moody interiors, cozy, a bit darker than I've ever gone before. And so for the first time, I actually painted the ceilings the exact same color as the walls. I even did the trim and all the molding the same color to give me that kind of English, old school, cozy feel. I went for this beautiful earthy gray color that, depending on the light in the apartment, it really takes on different tones, a little more green, a little more blue, but I love how rich this turned out. With the dark paint color, I was prepared to need a lot more lighting in here, especially with the ceiling. So what I did was I had my contractor add in LED recessed lighting through this entire corridor on dimmers. So it really opened up the light. In this city, we have to get creative when it comes to home office spaces. So my office is right where I spend the most time, in my living room. I've got my desk right up against the window, and if you're looking to do something similar at home, get that natural light from the window, especially when you're on those video calls, it'll pay off. But I've got it right next to my couch, and I opted for a beautiful kind of mid-tone wood in a mid-century style, so it just seamlessly blends into everything else that I have. One of my favorite pieces that I've brought with me from home to home is this beautiful mid-century bench that we're using as a coffee table. This is from the late 1950s. I found it at a thrift shop. I love styling it with my favorite coffee table books and all those little things that make it feel layered and personal. One of the questions that I get the most often on social media is how to get this kind of layered, curated gallery wall look. And when I tell you it's easy, it is easy. First of all, you gotta break free of the regimented frames. Like 80% of this has come from flea markets. I've got IKEA frames with vintage prints inside of them. Bring everything into your space that means something to you, and then have fun mixing and matching. When we first looked at this apartment, I immediately fell in love with the open pass-through kitchen. It's something I've never had in New York. It gives me my suburban moment, but it needed a good amount of work in addition to the painting, so this is what we have been and are doing. First up, I replaced all the lighting with these beautiful pendants. I love the brass, the milky glass, that matte black finish on top. I did 3 of them. The biggest task that we're tackling is refacing all of these cabinets, and I'm gonna give you a sneak peek of my favorite part. The brass hardware that we are doing on all of these cabinets. There's 52 knobs to replace, so trust me, I had a fun time gathering all of these.